Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy LATRUTH, the co-founder, the president of Real Father Gang, man. You know, something I've been pushing and representing for a long time. I have a 17-year-old daughter now, so you can imagine how long I've been representing Real Father Gang, all right? Now, I want to talk to the real fathers around the world, and I want to tell y'all how important you are, man. You dig what I'm saying? Because a lot of fathers don't get their recognition. They don't get their flowers. And I know a lot of people be feeling like, well, why should they deserve to get flowers? I think any man or woman deserves to get flowers when they do what they supposed to do by any means, no matter what it is, man. Especially in a world where it's a lot of people who don't do what they supposed to do. You dig me? So all the real fathers in the world, man, if you've done everything in your power to make sure your child's life is better than your life ever was, give yourself a round of applause. Clap for yourself, because ain't nobody else gonna do it for you. Only you know how you was brought up. You dig what I'm saying? Only you know the pains and the struggles that you had to endure if you did not have a mother or a father backing you, and you had to figure it out on your own. So when you become a father, man, to the fathers out there, man, I need you gotta be there for your kids mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. And the first thing you have to know, man, as men, we are protectors. We are providers, all of that. And sometimes the providing part and aspect can come up short. We get it. But protecting is a natural instinct, no matter how much money you got in your pocket. Protecting is one of those things that you always gonna be able to do for your child. Protect. In a sense, you dig what I'm saying? There's certain things where in our world you need protection for your child, and it may go through courts. And then you might have to have a financial backing when it comes to that. Now, I give these speeches and have been for over a decade now, man. I remember going through a custody battle publicly on my social media, where I was the front runner and the face of Real Father Gang and telling people to go out and fight for custody for their children. Fathers around the world, if it's a situation going on with your parents and you're not allowed to be a father, it's always a way to fix that. I'm going under a bridge, so it might have got dark. But it's always a way to fix that. If you don't know what to ask for, just go to a local court, the court in your city, state, whatever the case may be. And when you go in that court, you ain't gotta have all the knowledge and the sense in the world, bro. All you gotta do is know how to tell your story. Tell them what you're going through. You walk into that courtroom and you say, hey, I'm not able to see my kid. I have a baby mother that's not allowing me to see my child. You do what I'm saying? That's what you say. And you tell them what you're trying to do. I just want to be a father. I just want to be able to visit, pick up my kid, do things with my kid, and I'm not being allowed to. Say that. I promise you, there's some people in there that's going to point you in the right direction. You might have to fill out different forms and different pieces of paperwork, but it's all good. Go to those situations, bro. You might be dealing with a chick who might have some brains on herself. She's smart. She can help you and guide you through that, man. We can always get the help we need, fathers. There's no excuse. So it's no excuse to be like, oh, she won't let me see my kid, bro. No excuse. The first thing you're gonna do is go into a courtroom. I had to learn this myself a long time ago. You dig what I'm saying? I had to learn this. I had driving around, getting to run around, and one day I went to my daughter's school way back in the day. Went to pick her up from school. I'm talking about my oldest daughter. And they turned me around. I'm like, what? And I've been going and picking my kid up. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of times you get in relationships, man, and when you move on, get in a new relationship, things like that happen. So that's what happened to me, man, before. I was like, what the heck? I had tears in my eyes standing outside of that school, couldn't get in there and pick my daughter up after I usually can come and pick my daughter up because I got in a new relationship. A lot of people saw this publicly, man. Those videos don't exist no more because on my platform that had those videos, that platform has been stripped away from me. So a lot of the things that I was doing with the Real Father Gang movement are gone. So, but I showed up to the school, drove 4 hours from one state to a whole nother state to pick my little girl up, take her to lunch and do some things with her. Couldn't get into school. Police pulled up. I'm mad, like, nah, what you mean I can't see my daughter? What you mean my name ain't on the list? I don't play about that. I play about my kids. So police get there. I'm outside, tears in my eyes, talking to the cop. And he said, man, I'm sorry you're going through this, brother. This is what you need to do. I said, what's that? He said, go to the courthouse. Same thing I'm telling y'all. Go in there and let them know what it is that's going on, and they're going to point you in the right direction. So I had to give y'all that case in point so y'all know I've been through these things. At this particular time, I had the money to be able to go and fight for a lawyer and all that, pay the lawyer. Had to get a lawyer 10 racks up front, retainer, boom, boom. And I remember going online and making speeches to my fans, man, and to the Real Father Gang community. And I remember saying some things in my emotions, not really knowing what I was talking about. And I was like, if a man ain't fighting this hard, he don't really care. And I'm thinking everybody got 10,000 to throw around. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like at that moment, I'm thinking, hey, 10,000 is a lot of money. At that time, I couldn't mentally process that because the way I'm getting to my money, man, I've been a hustler, a go-getter my entire life, so I'm going to go get it. But then when you realize some people are going through situations where they can't get to 10,000. It's not easy to just get that 10,000, 12,000, whatever it's more now. It was 10,000 years ago when I did it. So today it might be 12, 15, depending on what lawyer it is you're speaking to. So I'm sorry, bro. I want to publicly say this to the fathers around the world. If I offended you in any type of way by saying because you didn't have the bag to go and do that, I apologize. Because I don't even know your situation. I had no clue. Bro, I've seen situations now where you ain't got the money to fight these cases. You on the phone with these lawyers. You explaining all these different things over the phone to the lawyer about what could happen, what could go wrong, what circumstances your child is in, all type of shit. Bro, and all they talking about is how much it's gonna cost. You gotta have this amount of money. And all you can think of on your end is, I ain't got that right now. How do I protect my child right now? Teary-eyed. If you a real father, you've had these conversations and you've been teary-eyed. And all you want to do is protect your child. You don't want nothing against the mother, nobody else. This is all about your loyalty and your protection to your child, man. It ain't about none of that. It's just about your kid, nothing else. And to know that you can't just have a conversation with that person, with that mother, to the dudes that's going through that right now. Just to know that you can't have a conversation with them to get them to see eye to eye with what you're trying to do for your child. You can say our child all day long, our child, our child. A lot of these mothers see it as just their child. It ain't your child, bro. That's what you're dealing with. A lot of fathers around the world, man, it's not your kid. That's not how she sees it. She pushed that kid out. That baby was in her belly for 9 months. Your protection skills, whatever you trying to do don't even matter. That's her kid. She's emotionally connected to the point where your protection ain't gonna happen, bro. It ain't yours, not your kid. No matter what that DNA say, it's not yours. And whatever that situation is, bro, like, to everybody that's going through that, man, prayers up to you. I know what it feels like. Tears in your eyes and feel helpless and feel like it's nothing that you can do. And you feel like you're failing your child. Woo! I apologize to every father around the world that I might have offended in those moments where I might have said something about if you're not doing this and that, because that's bullshit, bro. There's dudes out here who are in situations where they just can't get that money. Their life ain't set up that way. And this has got to be it's got to be better laws and stuff put out there, man. It's got to be legal representation to help those type of brothers, man. It's got to be emergency legal representation or something. Something got to give. I'm on my way to the airport right now, man, so I'm trying to figure out if I'm going the right way. But I said that to say this, bro. Real fathers keep fighting. This is part 1 of this talk. I'm going to have this topic again, bro, because we got to all come together. And if there's some fathers out there who are well off, and you can offer some resources to the fathers who don't have the resources, the financial resources, it's gonna be a tax write-off for you anyway, bro. You know what I'm saying? Help some people out. If you see brothers out here asking for help when it comes to that, man, help them out, man. God gonna bless you. You feel what I'm saying? God definitely gonna bless you. You gotta write a 1099 up to help a brother out. Do that. Real fathers, we gotta all come together. If you're a real father in position and you can help another real father out, let's make it happen. Let's put that money to where it need to be at, bro. That's the give back that I want to see from the real fathers in the community.